Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. Sorry it took so long for this to get out, but I have a little weird insecurity about well, I'm just 16, and well, of course I still live with my mom, and I have this really embarrassing, socially awkward insecurity about doing commentary on the computer while my mom's within earshot, because my mom's one of those parents that will think that if I tell her that I'm making videos for YouTube, she'll translate that as I am communicating with pedophiles and terrorists. Anyway, back to this, you'll notice my playtime has gone back down to 6 minutes and 46 seconds. That's because I tried to record this video once before and the footage was just all messed up. It was like Slender Man was in there. So I just went through the prologue again, except holding down spacebar and skipping all the text I could. Also, I'm going to try to stop speeding through text on this one because I think it helps keep the audio and video synced together, so it's not lagging behind as much. So if you see me taking a little longer on dialogue boxes and actually reading the tutorial windows, that's why. So, let's go with Chapter 1, Escape. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. What? So soon? Ah, we've had no time. Milady, we lack the arms to defend this place. You must return to Castle Failure. If you lack the arms, then you use your legs. I think this is one I lingered on for a little too long. Yeah, see? It's lasted for a few seconds. I either had to check the door or answer the phone. I don't know why I lingered on this one longer. Maybe I was just stupid. I can't! Not yet. We haven't found Arika and her companions yet. Arika is my friend and she needs my help. I won't abandon her. Oh, I know. Go and ask Father. I mean, King Hayden for more troops. Yes, Your Highness. Arika, please be safe. I think Tana's a lesbian. Commander Commander Baguette, you're bred now. The enemy appears to be fortifying his position in the castle. I hereby declare this guy's name as Commander Baguette. Humph. They're tenacious, but we have no hope of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Ha! Orders? You just stand there and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. %1 chance to get a critical? Gets a critical. And that's what happens when you match me. Ha! That's what happens when you face my lance. I name his lance Pumpernickel. The relationship between swords, lances, and axes is called the weapons triangle. This is like the rock, paper, scissors aspect of the game. Lances are strong against swords, swords are strong against axes, axes are strong against lances. So it's like fire, grass, and water in Pokemon, except sharper. In that last battle, the enemy commander, Baguette, wielded a lance, while the Freilian soldier used a sword. Lances are strong against swords. Redundant. So Baguette had an advantage. The weapon triangle can be very important in determining the outcome of a battle. For the time being, just remember that lances are strong against swords. See, I think the audio and video is a little better. See? Stop right there! Okay, I'm stopped. Go on. I'm stopped. Call off your forces and turn back. Oh, you're talking to Baguette. Or you'll have me to deal with. Is that so? And who might you be? Who? I am Tana, Princess of Frelia. I will not permit you to abuse my country any longer. I will, however, permit you to abuse it any shorter. But Tana, abuse is the best kind of use. I mean, one of Fire Emblem's main level grinding ways is priest abuse and boss abuse. Leave this castle immediately. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to the Earth's End. I can't say Earth's without sounding dirty. Yes, I've heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. You'll make us a fine hostage, my dear. Seize the girl and lock her up. Why not lock her down? I mean, lockdown means keeping someone in a confined space for a certain period of time. Why not lock her down? Why do you have to lock her up? No, let me go! I went manly for the no one. Seth, look! Okay, now the audio and video is really desynced. I see it. It seems like Grotto's army has already reached Frelia. Princess, this place is perilous. We should bypass Mulan altogether and head straight to the castle. Why, Seth, leaving a defenseless city to fend for itself? That's not very chivalrous of you. Huh? But we can't just ignore this. You were there when Renai was invaded. Oh, and my friend told me that Reneus, as I've been pronouncing it, Reneus was pronounced as Renee, like the SSL. You saw how the people suffered at the hands of Grotto's soldiers. Homes were destroyed, possessions were stolen, women kidnapped. Arika is acting very chivalrous. I think she's a chivalry vampire. Yeah, she's absorbing the chivalry from Seth for herself. Ooh. Ellipses. Please, Seth. I can't allow that to happen here. I think I lingered on here again. I don't want to see any more people harmed by Grotto's atrocities. Alright, Princess, I understand. Perhaps we can retake Mulan. Well, I hope. Mulan's an awesome movie. But Princess, you must act with caution. Your people need you too. Of course, Seth. Come on, let's go. Come on, Blue Hair. Falcon. Starting with this chapter, you will control not only Arika, but also Seth, General of the Knights of Renai. Sorry if I pronounced it Renee instead of Renai earlier. You select and move him in the same way you do Arika, by placing the cursor on him and pressing the A button. You see, this is the only Fire Emblem game where the tutorials actually bug me. Yep, because this one is just repeating itself over and over again. Put the cursor on the character, now press A. Okay, now press the control pad. Okay, if your leader falls, the game is over. You can choose to continue playing if any of your allies fall, but defeated allies will never fight at your side again. Because in Fire Emblem, death exists for once. No Phoenix Downs, no max revives, no CPR, they are dead. Try to move forward with the fewest numbers of casualties possible. Lady Arika, what are your orders? Place the cursor on Seth and press the A button. Okay, apparently this does not help the lag. The cursor is now on Seth. Press the A button. You see, this is kind of like the opposite of the little prologue. If you try to use Arika, you'll go to Seth automatically once you go to Seth. Okay, yeah, see what I said about repeating itself? Move near the enemy and press the A button. Now, select the attack button and press A. Enemy has an axe, so it's best to counter with the sword. Choose attack and press the A button. Steel sword, already selected. this is the combat information window. And I don't know if I explained this in the... no, I did not explain this in the last part. Seth is one of the characters who fits the Fire Emblem archetype. A character archetype in Fire Emblem is, you know, just someone who fits the role of a character that previously appeared, usually in the first Fire Emblem game. Seth's archetype is Jagan, a unit who's usually a paladin or cavalier, and who starts out pre-promoted, meaning like it's a Pokemon that's already evolved. Except getting Pokemon pre-evolved in Pokemon games, they are already at kind of a disadvantage because you don't have the personal touch of training them. But in Fire Emblem it's even worse with Jagans and most pre-promoted units, because any unit that you legitimately get up to that level and promotion are going to be much stronger at the same level as the pre-promoted one. So it's better to start off with weaker units and get them to be stronger. But I've heard Seth is one of the few good Jagans. And yeah, you can see the green arrow pointing up on Seth's sword and the red arrow pointing down on the soldier's axe. That indicates that Seth's weapon is an advantage in the weapon triangle over his axe. So yeah, and if Seth had a lance, this thing would be reversed. The soldier would be able to do a little bit more damage and have a better chance of hitting. I don't know why I lingered on that text for so long. Like I said, this is pre-recorded footage, and the voice is recorded afterwards. Maybe I should just script this. No, I'm bad at reading off a script. The video and commentary being absolutely in time with each other will suffer a little bit for it, but it'll be more entertaining in the long run. Wow, this desync is getting really bad. Oh yeah, and you can also visit people in their houses. It's even Fire Emblem, a strategy game, is one of those video games where you can just waltz into people's houses and they won't care. They'll even have a friendly conversation with you. See, it just keeps explaining to me how to move. Hopefully I'm almost away from the tutorial windows. Keep them away. Away! And I sincerely apologize for the audio-video desync. It's not really something I can control, because I guess AVI files are just like that. There's also a movie record option that goes into a different file type with the emulator, but I can't find any software that supports that other than the emulator itself. Even Sony Vegas, and I tried putting it into a file converter, and it wouldn't even work there. So maybe if I used Fraps instead of the ROM's default thing, I don't know. But I can't afford Fraps. Well, I probably could, but I'd have to bother my dad for his credit card, and then I'd just feel bad. So we're having a nice conversation with this peasant, talking about how hard it would be to take the gates, getting fearful of the rumors, and if you have units stand on gates, forts, and other special areas, they will be slightly more defensive, and they will recover about, I think they recover 1/10 of their HP each turn if they take damage. Huh? Is that the Princess of Renai? Ah! It really is my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. Note to self, baguettes are the luckiest bread. Move on, you slugs. Bring that girl to me. I have to eat more baguettes. Here come the cavalry. Literally. Sir Killiam, is that Mulan? Have we reached Frelia's border already? Gilliam kind of looks like a albino Ganondorf with brown hair instead of orange. Aye, we have. Your Highness Princess Tana should be inside the castle. But look, the countryside is crawling with Grotto soldiers. Better Grotto soldiers than Guido soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Mulan fallen? Tell her to get back up. Are we too late? We're already too late if we arrive at all. Too tough to say from here. Princess Tana's in no... Prince Tana, she's a gender bender. You want her as a bargaining tool. We men of the Eastern Watch will see her to safety. Yes, yes, of course. East side represent. We mustn't give up. We must move. We must retake the castle. Then we ride forth to Princess Arika's aid. So, note to self. Gilliam is in support of East side. I've stronger armor than you do. I'll take the lead. Watch my back. Why does Gilliam already have damage? Oh yeah, in case you couldn't tell, army units are really slow and usually get double attacked, but they take very little damage. So yes, they are your tanks. Sir Gilliam, are you alright? It's just a scratch. 'Tis but a scratch. Your bloody arm's cut off. Wait, I have a vulnerary with me. Let it give to you. Let me give it to you. It's time to trade items. First, place the cursor on Gilliam and press the A button. See, he's telling you just put the cursor on and press the A button. Put the cursor on and press the A button. Put the cursor on and press the A button. I hate this game's tutorial window so much, and I hate the audio video these things. I hate having to record this so often, but I love making videos for you guys. Gilliam must have one heck of an icy glare. Franz can't even look him in the eye. I mean, look at those sprites. Press right on the Jesus pad. What? It's the Jesus pad. Didn't you see the cross? Yeah. Use the Jesus pad to select a vulnerary. Wait, let me reread that. Use the Jesus pad to select a vulnerary. Okay, now I gotta move one of Franz's vulneraries because he has two. Because he's a hoarder. Well, except for the fact that up until about, I think, Radiant Dawn, vulneraries you can only carry 3 of, and they only restored 10 HP, but in Radiant Dawn you can carry 8, and they restore 20 HP. So they're much better in Radiant Dawn by a long shot. Anyway, enough about Radiant Dawn, back to Sacred Stones. Now let's have the tank heal. Thanks, lad. I wish I could do a Scottish or an Irish accent, because then Gilliam would sound much more interesting. Please, sir. When I was a raw recruit, General Seth taught me something. He said every soldier can serve a role, even the most inexperienced. Wait. What is it? That knight. Is that General Seth? And his companion must be Lady Arika. No, it's Michael Jackson! Move the cursor to an unoccupied space on the map and press the A button to open the map menu. The third item from the top is Guide. Try selecting it. The guide contains lots of useful gameplay information. If you run into something that seems unclear, review the guide for a quick reference. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick look at the... I almost said I'm going to shiv you. And the audio video continues to be horrible. Attack, rapier. Pokey poke. Miss. Pokey poke. Do the hokey pokey and you stab the lads around. That's what it's all about. Then have Seth visit this home. That knight encamped at the castle was wearing the finest armor I've ever seen. The finest weapons and armor. It looked like it could turn aside almost any blade you swing at it. I know my armor, though. I wager a good rapier or armor slayer could get through it. Well, all we have is Erica and her rapier, so it looks like she's going to be the one up against that boss. Attack! Let's do an iron lance for this to be an even ground. Okay, I probably could have done an iron sword. Oh yeah, I did. Boonk. That desync. I'm sorry I keep mentioning that, but it's just Durga. Gilliam, you had one job! One job, Gilliam! Ayurika, attack! I think this is the part where Ayurika dodge tanks everything. Critical kill shot. Oh yeah, I have a little thing I do in Fire Emblem. When I get one hit and then a critical that finishes off, I call it a critical finish. When I get a critical that's just one shot something at full health, I call it a critical kill shot. And when I just get a regular critical that doesn't kill it, I just call it a critical. I started doing that back in the days of Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, as if that was so long ago. But those were the first Fire Emblem games I played, so all my Fire Emblem nostalgia goes to those games. Most people start off with the Fire Emblem on the Game Boy. Or hey guys, sorry for the little cutoff there. I misjudged the amount of time left in the video. I hope you enjoyed this random picture. I don't know what it was doing in my files. It's just here for the cutoff prevention, and I'll see you in the next part of episode 2 of Fire Emblem Let's Play Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Okay, bye. Enjoy this picture.